Becoming a top 1% hybrid athlete is a lot more achievable than you think. And you don't even have to put in that much effort. You don't have to spend multiple hours every day working out. The only issue is there's a lot of BS out there, a lot of misinformation. But why should you trust me? What separates me from the bullshit? Well, here's what I have accomplished during the last 6 months with just 5 to 6 hours training per week. As a 21-year-old, I finally benched 100 kg. I also ran a 5K in just 16 minutes and 51 seconds. A rough estimation suggests only 0.001% of the world's population can achieve both of these. And it's way more likely that it's a lot less than that as well. I am also at my leanest and healthiest I have ever been. And I feel fucking incredible. So in today's video, I'm gonna break down how you can achieve the same with just 3 simple steps. And it's not that complicated. Watching this video, you probably want to get stronger, build more muscle, you want to run faster and longer all at the same time. Well, that's not how we do it. It would be impossible to achieve all those things at the same time. Because if you try to improve at many things at the same time, you end up improving none of them at all. This is what most people get wrong. They think they have to improve all of them at the same time. But that would give you okay results. So instead, what we need to do is to focus on one thing at a time for a specific period. That way we can actually improve a lot. And I like to call this a season. You can also call this periodization. But just like the farmers do different things during the different seasons, we have to do as well. So what's your main focus at the moment? What do you want to improve at? Do you want to get better at running, or do you want to build more muscle? And building strength and muscle go hand in hand, and the same for running faster and longer. So pick the next season of your life, whether that be weightlifting or running. And this will last for about 12 to 16 weeks. Picking your season is really important, but without this next thing, it's pretty much as useless as reading the terms and conditions. Do actually people do that? I don't think I've ever read the terms and conditions. But what do all the top athletes in the world have in common? Yes, they all have work ethic and then they're all dedicated. But how do they achieve that dedication? They have a goal worth dedicating their life to, becoming world champion or winning Olympic gold or winning the Champions League. They know exactly what they're working towards, probably from the age of like 10 years old. But why is having a goal so important? You've read the Atomic Habits. Choose systems over goals. I agree that you should have systems, but systems without goals is pointless because you don't know where you're headed. They go hand in hand. You need both to succeed. And a goal is important in so many different ways. When you have a goal, you have a clear path for what you want to accomplish, and you can create a roadmap for how you're going to achieve it. Having a goal also motivates you and makes the suffering worth it. If a goal excites you enough, it's worth grinding for. So what's a goal you could possibly achieve with a lot of effort over the next 12 to 16 weeks? This goal should be really difficult, but it shouldn't be impossible. And this goal have to be dedicated to the season you're in. So if your goal is weightlifting, it could be benching 100 kg, or if it's running, it could be running a sub 20-minute 5K. The goal should excite you. You should feel excitement in every single cell in your body. Just thinking about the goal should make you want to work hard, but it shouldn't be too hard because that would be demotivating. So you have to find a fine balance between too hard and too easy. Think about that until you have come up with a goal, because it's important to have a goal before you head to the next step. Now you know which season you're in and you have a goal, but it's pretty much pointless unless you follow the next step in this video, because this is by far the most important step. So put away all distractions, close your phone, go out of the comment section and pay attention if you want results. Imagine yourself spawning in a car in the middle of London. You have never been here, you have no idea where you are and no idea where to drive, but you have one wish: So what do you wish for? And you can't wish you're not in the situation, but hopefully you wish for a map to get the fuck out of there. The map symbolizes a training program. Training without a program is like driving through London without a map, and having a bad program is like driving through London with the map of New York. Having a program and a plan is that important. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's a cliche saying, but it's actually true. There's a reason so many people tell you that. And I'm actually making a hybrid training course I'll be dropping soon. So if you're serious about getting insane results, stay tuned for that. But how can you create your own program? So hopefully by now you have decided which season you're in and you have made a goal. So let's start with that. How can we design a program with just 5 to 6 hours training per week? Well, we need to get our priorities straight. We don't have unlimited training hours, so we need to narrow our focus down. During the different seasons, we only maintain the thing we're not focusing on. That means during a weightlifting season, you only need 1 to 2 running sessions per week, because it's a lot easier to maintain than to improve. But on the other hand, you should have 4 to 5 weightlifting sessions per week. If you want the specific for how you can actually build your program with specific workouts you can include, watch this video next.